Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This video marks the launch of my public server, which is what we are on right now, XPD. Yeah, I'm very excited to do this actually. I've been wanting to open this up to you guys for a long time. XPD stands for Xisuma's Plotworld domain, and originally this was supposed to be a PvP server. So conveniently what it is now is a Plotworld, and yeah, P for Plotworld, P for PvP. Had to change the name there slightly, but unfortunately after a long time of trying to develop the PvP, I have learnt that it is very difficult to do and takes a lot of time, and unfortunately we're going to have to concede on those ideas. And there may be PvP on this server in the future, but as of right now it is a Plotworld domain. And for those of you that don't know what a Plotworld is, it is a creative server where you can claim a plot, and the plots on this server are 201 by 201 blocks, so an absolutely huge area of land that becomes yours to build on. And then there's all sorts of tools that allow you to play with other people and do all kinds of cool stuff. So what I want to do with this video is just give you a very casual tour around the server. I'm sure most of you get the idea already, so I'm going to give you a quick tour through the lobby, let you know about some of the things that are going on in the future and other stuff like that, all to do with the server. Now before I get into all of that, I've got to say a huge thanks, and I really mean a huge thanks, to James, to Jim, Cody, Alex and Fenno. They are the other admins on the server. They have done so much work putting this together and put in a huge amount of time and effort that I don't really get to thank them enough for. You know, I spend a lot of time just turning up, telling them about problems that they have to fix, and then disappearing because of, you know, the whole busy YouTube lifestyle that it is. And so a big thanks to them from me, and if ever you come on the server and you see any of them online, anyone with a red name, just say thank you to them, because they have really done most of the work here. You know, I don't know how to set up a server, and so now we have this fantastic server where you guys can come on and play. You can claim your own plot world, and I play on here as well. I know, I've been told at least, that a lot of other YouTubers set up servers that they don't play on. I actually play on my own server. I do a lot of the stuff for my tutorials on here, and I play with other people as well, and I like to fly around and see what other people are doing as well when I need some inspiration. And I think Craft Car is wearing he's wearing my skull, but he's got his glasses over the front of it there. So where do we begin? This is the lobby. This is where you'll be when you spawn, and then there's basically a bunch of information right here at the beginning to let you know what's what. So this up here, by the way, these are maps in an item frame, and then we've used some image editing software just to create some cool looking text like that, so you can see all of the different sections that are available here. So this is information. You come in here and there's a whole bunch of information about different things going on the server. I don't know, it's been a while since I had a look at these. You've got World Edit, that's a donation feature only. And by the way, we do have donations on the server, although I don't consider them to really be anything more than a little bit of a perk. You get a coloured name and you get access to World Edit, and the original idea for donations was that they would give you access to extra features on the PvP, which has unfortunately been put on the back foot. So if you do choose to donate, then it's a lifetime pass for what you get, and also that includes PvP in the future, so you won't have to pay again or anything like that. But unfortunately at the moment there is no guarantee of PvP in the future. And over here, these heads that you see are some of the regulars on the server, some of the builders and the admin staff as well, and that's another group of people I've got to say thank you to. All of the builders who have been with me for quite some time now, helping put this server together. They've done a huge task of building things like this that I could never imagine doing, and so yeah, a big thanks to them as well. So on this side we have rules. You'll see here that these aren't really definitive rules. The idea is that we want just people to get along, so it's, you know, don't be silly, don't go around trying to promote your own server or videos or be rude to other people. And our policy on banning people and things like that is to be as tolerant as possible. So if someone comes in and starts spamming, we're not going to just boot them straight away. We're going to talk to them and try and get them to turn around. At least that's how I want to run things. So over here we have a room for World Edit. All of the instructions for that haven't been put together yet, so that's coming soon. So World Edit is on the server for donators, but there's no instructions for it yet, so that's something we're working on. Over here we have a room for commands. Let's go in and have a look. You can see on the wall here we've got some more item frames. These just tell you all of the different commands that you have access to and what they do. And so that's twice, by the way. This isn't another set of commands, because I figured a lot of people might be in here at the same time trying to read this, so we got that up twice. And then what are the other ones? Micro blocks. Now Micro blocks are basically skulls, and because I don't have my chat enabled, I can't really show you them at the moment. That's I'll tell you what, I'll do a quick cut. So the micro blocks, this is not a mod, and this room is a work in progress. This is going to teleport you to a room basically that has tons of them on display. In fact, I wanted to show you them. There's some right there. So that would have been useful if I'd have thought about that. So this one is dice white. That doesn't appear to be working at the moment. So something's changed there with the white dice. You've got a toaster over here. So these are little things that you can use to build with. They're basically player skulls. You've got a radio one right there, and they're really great. When I go around and look at people's like houses and things like that, they make a huge amount of difference having little micro blocks around the place. Now there's also a skull command on the server as well, so you can type a player's name and you can get their skull and place it down like that. Now we have a competition system on the server as well. We want to run regular competitions, but unfortunately it is kind of broken, so that's all coming soon if we can fix our plugin for that. Then over here we have plots. All of the notable plots on the server for the builders and the admins are in here, so if you want to come over and see my plot, this is the place to go to. There's everyone else's here, and I'm sure more of the guys will get round to putting theirs in place as well, but we've only just put this lobby together ready for the launch. And so then on this side we have showcase, which is going to be other people's plots, so you can come here and you can check out things that people on the server has built. So there's a big build by Flipcrafter called Godzilla, you can come and see that. And then there is the Halloween competition winner Sir Mongo. You can go and see what he built, and other competition winners and things like that will go in here, as well as other notable plots that we find. But everything is kind of new at the moment, so there's not a lot in there. Then at the back here we have the Redstone School and the Redstone Showcase. So same thing as the showcase, we're going to have all kinds of different redstone contraptions that will be shown on the server, and this is coming soon. However, the Redstone School is in effect, and if we go over here, it is this one right here. We'll have a quick look at that. So if you're looking to learn redstone, I really recommend this. It was made by Ease. All you have to do is walk down here, drop down to the bottom. I think there's something broken there, unless you are supposed to go down here. I am not sure. No, this is it. This is it right here. So there'll be lots of instructions and lots of things to learn about, and you just walk through here and it shows, you know, basic redstone, tells you about all the different things, crafting recipes, how to use different, you know, repeaters and redstone and stuff like that. So if you're interested in learning, this is the place to come to. Okay, so we are back at spawn, and I think that's Jess. Jess has been placing down random micro blocks in here all day. I think he's actually checking a list of new ones. I call them micro blocks. They are of course just skulls. Anyway, what we're going to look at next is what's above spawn. I'm going to show you a bit of the plot world, and then there's a couple of other things to mention. So there is a sign over here that says look up, and then you got to fly all the way up here. We did have a plugin the other day that was flying you all the way up to the top automatically, but that's been disabled. I'm not sure why. And then up the top here we have an absolutely stunning build by a load of people on the server. I think Flipcrafter was the guy who put all of this together. So we have a massive Cyclops who is throwing a boulder down into a lake, and look where I am. This is me down here. I'm getting crushed by the lake, by the boulder, and yeah, it's absolutely spectacular build. Look at this. This is all floating water everywhere. It is just stunning, and it's slightly laggy here. It's not normally like that. That could be because, I don't know, there's tons of floating water everywhere. But it's a seriously cool build. And then there's Redstone Inc., which is a project that I've been working on for a long time. Kind of burned out with that though. The idea was to build a big warehouse full of redstone, but I didn't really get into that. You've got Keyvan's plot around the side here. If you like modern builds, if you like building in general, just come round and check out Keyvan's plot. There is so much cool stuff on here. You can see the building that I did on Hermitcraft just over there. And a lot of the plots around spawn have been reserved by me for myself and the other builders on the server to take advantage of and have all of our stuff together. So if we have a look over here, you can see the paths between the plots. So this is what the plots usually look like, and I'm just gonna fly to a different location quickly. So here we are at a intersection. This is what the plots look like when you first claim one. So the world is just a massive grid of these, and then you can claim one and start building in it. And each one is 201 by 201 blocks. So you can see it's really big, and there's just plot after plot. And if I keep heading in this direction, we all come to the plots where people have been building. But I've pretty much shown you everything I want to show you so far. There are a few more things that I want to tell you about. So first of all, if you do come on here, make sure to register your account by typing /register in the chat, and then it will send you, actually I think you have to type /register and your email address. I'm pretty sure if you just type /register, it'll tell you what to do. You have to enter in your email address, and then you can register your Minecraft account for the website. And then the website gives you access to a bug tracker and an abuse reporter as well. So if you have any problems on the server with other members, or perhaps with the game itself, bugs, things like that, we have a website to track all of that. And so if you register your account, then you'll be able to log in and use that. And so we can check the bug tracker and find all of the issues and fix them as well. And I think we should actually have a look at the website. So here we are on the official website. Cody done a great job of putting this together. It looks really clean and professional, as you can see here. On the front page there is some basic information, some screenshots of things that people have done on the server, and also you can see how many people are online if you hover over here, which is a really cool feature. And here you can see register. The correct way to register for the website is to type /register and then put in your email address. So we have some other sections on this website. You've got the news. Guess what's in here? Yeah, we post news, and we have a Twitter feed as well, because we have an official Twitter for posting updates. That is at XPD.IM. So if ever we're testing PvP or doing something like that, then that is the place to find out about it. So follow us on Twitter if you have a Twitter account. And we have a section here called Creative World. This is the Plotworld that I was talking about. This is what the server is. There is a dynamic map, which means you can click on this, you can see an overview of the world, and you can see where everyone is on the map, as you can see with this little thumbnail right here. So if I'm online, you'll be able to see me. If you're online, you'll be able to see yourself. Yeah, that's how that works. So in this section right here, we have staff members, and I'm wearing my Christmas skin at the moment. I put that on earlier today. Kevan made that for me, and this has just got information about the staff on here. There is also a job section, so if you are a PvP developer or a bucket developer and you're interested in working with us, then that is a place to get in touch, and there's a bunch of information to fill out on that page and submit. And so below here we have a bug tracker. We got the report abuse page, so if you ever have problems with another person or a bug to report, those are the two places to go. And we also have an official TeamSpeak that you can use as well. So if you have TeamSpeak installed on your computer, then you can click on that link and it will take you into our official TeamSpeak. And so we have the shop page on our website as well. This just gives you basic information about what you get for donating. And then we have an FAQ section, so if there's any stuff you want to know about, then this is probably the page to find out about, although there's not a lot of stuff on there at the moment. Probably need to add some more questions there, so if you do have any questions to ask, then use the bug tracker perhaps. I don't know, but we'll definitely update that if there's lots of frequently asked questions, which is exactly what it's for. So that is actually everything that I wanted to show you right there, and so let's go through and have a look at my plot. And Jess is still doing something with the micro blocks. Oh, is that like a mini crafting bench? And these are pretty cool actually, an iron chest, a skeleton on its side. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll end this video by having a quick look at my plot. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I've built on here, things that I'm working on, and over here you can see some of the things that I've done tutorials on. And I guess I'll tell you what this is, because maybe you'll come over and have a look. This is a magma cube farm, and after finishing building it and figuring everything out, we of course realised that the smallest magma cubes don't drop magma cream, so it made this completely pointless, but otherwise it was a really good idea. But I guess that summarises things up. If you want to join, the IP address is MC.XPD.IM, which will probably have been on the video earlier in the video. I've had a long day, please forgive me. But that is it. Hope to see you on the server. As I said, I am on here. I'm often not talking in the chat too much because I do come on here to play and just play in my little area, which is where we're in right now. And so yeah, that's about everything I wanted to say. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.